Hello YouTube friends. Today I installed the Rhythmic firmware on the Soma Cosmos and I was really happy with it. So I want to share like my first idea that I had to make kind of like textures and beats. So basically these three modes are directly from the original firmware. So this is like the 4 delay with medium sized length. So what I thought in my head was like, maybe I can just make like a texture like I do with the original firmware, and then I can with that texture make a loop and then incorporate the texture with a more rhythmic part. So I tried it and it worked out pretty great. I lost the loop because I disconnected the power, but whatever, I will try to recreate something similar now. Of course it's the Cosmos, so it will not be similar, but I can try to create something. Okay, so let's first make a texture. So what I normally do is record something and then see what the delays do with the sound. So I have something like this and it will go out of phase with each other, and then the way I like to make textures is to turn on the compressor, lower the feedback and turn the blur up so it will cross modulate, and then it creates more of like a texture like this. So the compressor increases the sound and the feedback lowers the sound, so it will compensate a little bit. And the blur, feedbacks the delay lines into each other, so it will become more of like a blurry soundscape. So something like this, I'm quite happy with this. So I turn on the feedback to 1 so it stays consistent, turn off the blur, and now I kind of have my texture loop. And what you can do now is go to the looper setting. Hey, and now it continues, so this is good. So in my first attempt it stopped, but then when because I have record enabled them. Okay, I get it. So I need to stop record, because if I want to do like a rhythmic part I need to really start and stop the loop on the beat. So now when I turn and it's still going, so that's good. So in my last attempt it didn't it stopped the audio, and then I pressed record and then the audio started again and I could make my loop. So let's see how it works now. I have like a pseudo kick drum. So I can make like a kind of a beat. So we'll do like maybe 8 bars. Let's see. Let's start over. I need to erase the whole loop. Okay, so let's start over, because I know how it works, because when I switched the first time over, the recording was on, so then I set already the length of the loop, so that's not the way it works. So now I will do it correctly. Put it back to delay mode, record something. Recorded something, and I will do the same trick. Blur on, compressor on, feedback lower. Maybe add a little drive. And then let the Cosmos do its magic. Yeah, so now we're getting somewhere. I like this. So this is a nice texture for in the background. And if I now switch over, it should stop the audio, and then I can punch in like a loop. And the moment I punch in the loop, this texture will also be added to the loop, so that's kind of cool. So if I now switch over to looper, this is what I had the first time, yeah. So now the audio is silent, and now I can lay down the loop. Get my pseudo kick back. Not a real kick, but we'll make it work. Let me see, what kind of tempo do I have? Like, okay, so now I have the loop length with the texture in the background, and now basically whatever I do, the loop length stays the same. So it's now in overdub mode, so I can add a little ghost kick. So this is how you can create a texture and then move onto like a more rhythmic part, and now you can just add to it. So this is kind of like a hi-hat. So I'm missing a bar, so I will fill it in now. And now you can still play, I can add a little reverb. Maybe compress it a little. I like this workflow very much, because you keep the beat lag really loose and alive, and you can create the textures of the original firmware and then just build up on top of it. with some mangling, which is kind of fun. So I can put it, and the beat stays in the same spot of the groove, and the BPM stays the same as well. The more tight you have to beat, the better these effects work, because it's like really chopping it into separate parts. But you can just let this record and just find some cool spots and then edit it later in like Ableton or something. And this one makes it really weird, I think. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this is. I need to explore these modes because I don't know what's happening, basically. But you can have loads of fun like this. But the thing I don't get now is, why does it not go back to the original loop? I didn't record it, right? No. This is weird, but yeah, you know, because normally when you go back to this, it would, well, maybe this mode will just completely wreck the whole loop. I don't know. So this is maybe non-destructible or something. I don't know. So I do know how to make the loop disappear. But yeah, I hope you got something out of this. I'm really enthusiastic about this mode, and I will explore it more and share some findings if I understand it better. See you in the next video. Bye.